Hey, it's Zachariah here from ZEM Marketing, and today we're gonna go and dive into one of my Meta Ads client dashboard. We're gonna see how I, as a marketing agency owner, go step by step on every single campaign that my client has, okay? And I will let you know and let you see how I change creatives, how I determine if some creatives are working or not, and I will actually help you to reduce your costs in your Meta Ads, okay? In this specific case, my client has a Spotify marketing business. This basically means that he promotes playlists on Spotify. He makes songs, playlists, and he has different artists within Spotify, and he promotes his songs and his playlist. Okay, so with that being said, let's go straight into it. Okay, so we have like 13 or something like that, 13 campaigns, I think. So I always start from the top of them, okay? So what I see, what I always do is we don't want to get a lot of data from many days before. So I just select these 3 days and compare them with the last 3 days, you see? So I update it. And now if you click on here, then we can see the cost per result that we used to have, okay? So we can see this is going down, that is good, but it still is very expensive because we're looking for prices below 25 cents, okay? As you see, all of the campaigns are almost all of them below 20 cents. Some of them are actually above, and that's what we're gonna see, okay? We're gonna optimize them so we can get actually better results. Okay, so we have different kinds of ad sets, yeah? We actually separate them by countries, okay? I'm not gonna go into every single one of these because this is actually only for clients that work with me, but we actually separate them by most expensive countries and less expensive countries, okay? So yeah, let's go with this one. Cost per result, we can see that it's actually going down, okay, 40%, but it's actually still actually expensive. So let's see what we're going to do with the creatives, okay? So we can see that the creatives are working. This one, for example, is actually really expensive. I'm going to turn off this one, and I'm going to turn off this one as well. There's 3 ones, okay? So I'm going to turn them off, and then we're going to use only these ones. This one only have 371 impressions, and it's very low to actually determine if it is a good creative or not, but it is working good by far. So let's see how it goes. And this one is going good. I think it's going to go for cheaper. As you see, we had a reduction of 57%. That is insane. Let's go with big countries. Okay, same here. There's 2 and 3. Okay, these 3 ones, I am going to turn them off. All right, turn off. One of the things I want to talk about is you need to have creatives every single week. Like if you are running Meta ads or TikTok ads or some kind of seeable ad, creative ads in general, yeah? And it's not like Google ads, but I'm talking about videos and pictures kind of ads, yeah? Then you need to have weekly new ads. Like you need to have every single week a set of new creatives, okay? And that's what my agency does. My agency with this client actually goes for every step and every single Meta ads. We cover, as you are seeing right now, every step of managing the analytics. As you see, I'm turning off creatives that are not working good. I see what is the cost per result, the impressions, the result that I are having, and then I decide if I turn them off or not. And then after this, I'm gonna publish some new ads that I already have. I'm gonna show you right now what we did in last month. So my agency actually made like 200 approved ads, creative ads last month. And you can see right now here, yeah? You see 216 ads last month. That's the level of my agency. We believe in volume, yeah? We create as much creatives as possible, and then we test them. Once we find one winner, then we double down and try more. So I think every single company that is doing Meta and TikTok ads or Reddit ads, yeah, or Twitter ads or whatever ads that includes pictures or videos, they should have every single week a set of new creatives. So if you're actually interested in that and you are not really good on creating ads and you're not really good on, every single part of the creative things, and you need an agency or you need someone for that, you can actually contact my agency for that. You can see in the description, but I'm not going to promote that anymore. I'm going to go over for 8 tier countries. Let's see. This one is actually going up. This is 87%. So I'm going to turn this one I'm going to turn it off. Okay. Turn it off. Okay. So after that, let me see. So I'm actually turning this off because we will see, as 87% increase in the last 3 days. So it's not good. It's not looking good. So I'm turning this off. It has above 500 impressions. What I do normally is I take decisions normally above 500 views or impressions actually. So yeah, this one is actually going good. This one doesn't have any, we can't decide on this one yet, not on this one. And this one has like 157. So we'll see in a few days. Then Latin countries, let's see. This one is actually going down by a 30%. It's expensive because Latin countries we want to see them in the 10 to 15 cents, so it's actually expensive. So let's see what's going on. Okay, this one is going good. I really like this one. This one is going down. This one I really like this one. So I'm gonna turn this off, okay? Because as you see, 28 and 46 is really expensive and they are increasing cost. So I don't want that. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to let this creative going because it's actually decreasing costs. But I'm going to see tomorrow or 2 days from now, as the budget is going to allocate more into these 3 creatives. So if I see this cost per result starts to stabilize, then I'm going to turn it off because I don't want this. I want this kind of cost per result, 16 cents, 21 cents. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, let's go to the last ad set that we have. That is still very, very expensive. 49 cents. It's actually expensive. Yeah, we have already this one. We're going to turn it off. Even if we have only 400 views, 400 impressions, I don't want that. And not this one. Yeah. So we can allocate more budget into the other creatives. That is really important. Once you see that some of the creatives are not being correctly spent, like the budget is not allocated correctly, then you could decide to, let me delete some ads that are costing me so much money. Yeah. So in this case, that's what I'm doing, even if they have really low impressions. Yeah. Let's see how it goes in the next few days, because this one, it went from 1.36 cents to 34 cents in the last 3 days. So it's good. Let's go for the next. What we're gonna do now, yeah, I am actually going to select some of these ads. Yeah, this is a song, so I have another folder for this one, and I am going to download them and I'm going to post them. I am not going to show the creatives that we're going to do, just because I can't show them. This is privacy. This is a private meta ads. But what I'm going to do though, if you want to have winning ads, just work with my agency, okay? But I'm gonna cut this part. In the next cut, you're gonna see all the campaign that we're gonna change. Okay, so once I have them already uploaded to my meta ads, instead of doing every single one ad set and uploading them, what I just do is select them and duplicate them in every single ad set. Okay, so I delete the ad here because I already selected it. Okay, and then I see that they're all correct. Okay, duplicate them, yeah, and then I select all of them. You have to check this out, because ad here, when you duplicate them, then ad here is deselected, so you have to select them again and just publish them. Yeah, so we have an error here. I see we have problems, but we're gonna publish them and then we're gonna see what's going on. Okay, so there was no problem. Sometimes can happen that you see some error, but then you publish it and then there's no problem. So that being said, let's go straight into the next one. This one is going good. Still a little bit expensive, but we do have, this one is the best playlist of all. Like when people hear this playlist, they hear this playlist more than any playlist, okay? So it's okay that we have some more expensive cost per result. So we're gonna dive into this one. We're gonna see what's going on. I see that it's going up. I see that I need to change creatives, because also, let me see if I have the frequency here. Is some, I like the frequency, because that way, let me see if I have it in here. Yeah, frequency. When you see the frequency, you can see if it is showing too much to the audience. Yeah. So you can see, no, it is good. I wouldn't worry about the frequency if it is below 140, 150. Above 150, I would start trying to change creatives if they are like working bad. Yeah. So let's go with Spanish country. Let's see what is going on, because it went up by 45%. I truly think that, yeah, it's creatives. Talking about it. Creatives here, reach of 500. Let me see. I'm gonna turn them off all. Yeah, I'm gonna turn them off. Yeah, I'm gonna turn them all off, but this first one, okay? Because we have a good, no, and this one even. Yeah, this one, these two ones, okay? Turn them all off, and I'm gonna just keep them both. Let's go with the next one. So you can see it is, costs are rising, so that is why you need someone to look at your meta ads every single 2 days, every single day, but it has to be constant. It has to be really important. Like your meta ads, you are investing money, so you could lose the money. So you need someone that is, watching all the ads for you. Yeah. I mean, you can do it yourself if you know how to manage all the ads, but sometimes it's not that the case. Sorry, I didn't check this out. This is big tier countries. Okay, 10,000 impressions, 19. It's going up. Let's see what's going on the creatives. Specifically, I'm gonna turn this one off. This one I don't know what's going on, but this one I'm gonna, okay. This one I'm gonna turn it off. Fucking hell, 475%. This is exactly when we know one to turn our creative off. When you see this kind of like you can't wait anymore. So I'm gonna turn this two off. I'm gonna let this all the three running, okay? Because we have really low impressions, and there's when we have also really low impressions, but it's going down. So let's see what's going on. I'm gonna turn them off, publish them, and we're gonna go for S tier. S tier is going down. That is good. S tier, as you can see, we used to have very high expenses, yeah, a really high cost per result. So we're gonna go and let's see what's going on here. We have only 4 creatives. So 300, this one is the one that is costing us a lot. So I'm going to turn this off, and that's it. You see, sometimes when we do meta ads, the problem is not the creatives, but it's just one creative, as you can see. This one is going good. This one is kind of going good. We only have 240, 114 impressions, but let's see how it's going to go, okay? And seven reach, we can really for this. So let's see how it goes in the next few days, but that's managed. Let's go for this one. This playlist is really going bad right now. It went, the cost really raised a lot, so you have to check that out. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna turn this one off, and then yeah, that was cute. I'm gonna turn them off. As you can see, we have a cost per result 35%, and then a 46%, cents. We have 35 cents cost per result and a 31 cost per result, and we have above 500 impressions. So turn them off. Then I'm gonna do Portuguese crunches. Let's see, 17,000. No, yeah, 17,000 of rich. It's gone up by 9%. This one is okay. This one is, let me see. This one is going good. And the problem is this one. Yeah, I'm turning this off one because this one because rich above 546, and it's going down really just a few cents, just 50%. We don't want that. In 3 days it should go down by a lot, but it didn't, so I'm gonna turn this off. Then this one is 27 cents. It's going up even if we have only 264. Why I'm going to turn this one off? Just because the thing is, if it starts to put more budget into that creative and it starts to raise the cost, then I'm going to turn that off. It doesn't matter if we only have 264, because that means that the more budget it allocates into that creative, it is going to spend more money. Yeah. So this one, I'm going to turn this off because we have 800 and we didn't have any kind of a result. So that one as well. This one is actually going down. So 90 cents is the limit. And then I have this one. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, this one is, I think, a new one. yeah, a new creative. So let's see how it's going to go in the next few days. And then this one, I'm gonna let it go, yeah. So I'm gonna just turn off this 3 once, and I'm gonna do exactly the same as I did with the last ad sets. I'm going to change the creatives, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so I already did that, so we're gonna do exactly the same. I want to tell you something before I duplicate them. I would like to actually name the creatives by something that is characteristical about the ad, yeah, about the creative, because that way I don't have to see the creative in itself. Just by reading it, I remember what the creative is about, yeah. Something that I really recommend you to do, okay? So this one, I actually chose it from this Excel that we did for my client. So what we're gonna do is just, as I said, duplicate them for all of the creatives, all of the ad sets, sorry. So BTR, T Spanish, STR, Atuo, and duplicate them. And then remember, we're gonna select Portuguese, all of the creatives that we just made for Portuguese, and then I'm gonna publish them all, okay? Okay, and then we're gonna go for the last campaign of today. We're gonna go for every single one of these ones, okay? If I said so, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go for the last one because every single one is gonna be some crazy video. It's gonna take like 1 hour. I don't want that. No, you. I just want to teach you some little tweaks I do here and there in the meta ads just to see how it goes. And yeah, let's slot thing. Let's see the comparison. 26, 30 cents. It's going good. It's going well. It's going well. This one is one of them that is going. It's decreasing the costs. So I'm gonna go for the ad sets and we're gonna see what's going on in every single ad set. Okay, so every single ad set is going down, is decreasing, but anyways, it's actually expensive in every single one of them. So what we're gonna do is go for every single one and let's see what's going on. So here's some kind of problem that we have, okay, with this client, and it can happen to a lot of people out there. So when you are doing meta ads, one of the problems is that the budget is not allocating correctly to all the creatives that you created and that you published. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 creatives. The budget is only allocated in 2 of them, okay? So what I like to do in here, okay, I'm gonna see what is the frequency, the reach before and now, okay, so we can see. I'm gonna turn this one off, and the cost per result I'm gonna see. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn this one off, and I'm going to turn this, no, I'm gonna turn this one off, yeah, because we have 42 cents, it's too high. This one might decrease, so I'm gonna turn this one off, it's too much. I cannot take 42 cents. Even if it is decreasing, it's too much for cost, it's really expensive, so I can't take it. So I'm gonna close this one. I don't really care about this one. So 20 cents. Okay, I'm gonna turn them cheap off. Like I'm gonna turn them off because it is not allocated. Yeah, I see. I have 3 creatives now. Let's see how it goes in the next few days. And yeah, B tier. Let's see what's going on these one. I have 3 creatives. I have to plot new creatives to these one. I only have 3 creatives in this ad set. So what I am going to do is deselect this one because it's really, really expensive. And I'm going to do only 2 creatives. And then I'm going to upload a new creative. So yeah. So that being said, let's go for the next one. Yeah. You can see that once you see what works and what not, you actually make your mind, and you really know how everything works. You can just in a click, what turn off and what not turn off. Yeah. But obviously, I'm not gonna turn anything here. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn everything in here. What I'm gonna do is put more creatives into this window. And then I'm going to go into Portuguese. Let's see what's going on, because this one is not going good. You see, 15,000 reach, and it's starting to go up. This one, there we go. Okay, this is 75, 77. I already was happy, but no, 77 reach is nothing, even if we have a CPR of only 3 cents. Okay, cost per result is CPR, if you don't know that. Okay, this one is going really good, 90% decrease. Okay, and then this one I'm gonna turn it off, and this one I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, turn them off. I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with the last campaigns. I'm gonna put more in creatives into these ones. So yeah, let's go and do that. I'll see you in the next second. Okay, and what we're gonna do is the exact same thing. Okay, we're gonna duplicate them, and we're gonna do a copy of no, sorry, just one copy and add to all and check if they are, yeah, exactly. Duplicate them. Exactly the same, okay? Just select the B tier countries and just go and publish them, yeah? And a few seconds is gonna load a few seconds and then it's gonna be published so we can see the change of this ad sets. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, yeah, we're gonna actually stop the video now and I'm gonna wait a few days so you can see the difference of these changes, yeah? You're gonna see the difference of the song, of the playlist, and of the playlist of that Cambian and of the playlist of Slope Techno, yeah? So what we're gonna do now, yeah, as I told you, just for you, it's gonna be a cut. For me, it's gonna be a few days. Yeah. So I'll see you in a few seconds for you, in a few days for me, and let's see how it goes. It's been 2 days already, and we're gonna dive into again the Meta Ads dashboard, and you're gonna see how the costs has been just decreased. You're just gonna see that this work I just did with you guys, it really worked. So let's get into it, yeah? So this is the dashboard, okay? And this is from, we're gonna change this and we're gonna put Thursday and Friday. That was, I did the changes on Wednesday, yeah? If you saw on the calendar down here, I did the changes on Wednesday. So today is Friday. Thursday and Friday, compare them with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? So I'm gonna do that right now and you're gonna see how these 3 campaigns they've been actually, not this one, sorry. This one is a new one I just did, but you're gonna see 29 cents, there's a 15%, then we have a slope technique, if you remember, 27%, we were above the 20 cents mark, that we didn't want that, so now it's in 19 cents, so now we are profitable. And slope techno, sorry, this one is load, is in 16 cents, okay? So I think we did a pretty good job, okay? Although all the campaigns, I also did some changes and you can see almost all of them, they decreased costs. So that is good news. So I hope you like this video. So that's what happened when you actually know about meta ads and you know how to change and make correct changes into your meta ads and change creatives correctly. So if you actually need someone or a marketing agency to actually help you drive more sales, lower costs, and you want to scale your meta ads without losing out profitability, then you should hire us. Literally, I don't know what you're thinking about. You just go in the description and you're gonna see a link to book a call with me and let's see how we can help you, okay? So that was the video for today. I hope you liked it and I'll see you on the next one.